video to end this week on. This week has been a lot of things, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a war, it's been a test, it's been a demonstration. This week has gone by in some ways that I never thought possible, and it's made me undergo something of a metamorphosis. If you just take a look at the composure on my skin, and I seriously, I'm actually speculating right now about exactly how it was even possible we got here. But regardless, really need to go wash my hands after this. We are going to end this week with Avenged Sevenfold, because I loved Hail to the King. I listened to it like 3 times after I was done listening to it, and I just kind of wanted to do them, to be honest. There is almost like no other reasoning apart from I just fancied it. So, if you guys want to check out the original video for yourselves, links will all be in the description down below. So let's begin. This means war. In 3, 2, 1, and... So I know that some people have said that this is literally stealing Overkill's logo, but they just stole the entire riff of Sad But True by Metallica. Well, that depends. The video's just started and I'm already kind of... At least one thing that this song absolutely has done has dragged me into it. So let's see if it can keep it there or drag me even further into this snake pit.
Face again, harbor in the shadows. Feel this weight of sin hammering away. Die with the guilt of 1,000 AWOL soldiers. Die, watch the sight usher me astray. I can't go on this way, not as I am today. The ugly side of me is strong. Take aim a loaded gun, hold back on all who run. A coward's truth inside the wrong. This means war. This means war. This means war. Lash your tongue of pain, carry me to nowhere.
Okay, yeah, this is 100% almost note for note Sad But True. But I will expand on this in a bit.
Mental holocaust, battle never ends. Lie, mask the pain of a child who's forsaken. Lie to myself, praise the new regime. I left me long ago, reasons you'll never know. No one to miss me when I'm gone. With no more words to say, no argument to stay. Another post I don't belong. This means war. so cold. On any given day, I'll take it all away. Another thought I can't control. This means war. This means war. This means war. This means war. This means war.
So, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was This Means War by Avenged Sevenfold. But hang on, I want to kind of go through the comments as well. Did they just... Yeah, exactly. It's straight up, say sad but true. But then it just straight up got me thinking about something for a second. And talk to me if you think this is a bit of a mad theory about this album. Hail to the King had like influences from like AC/DC and Motorhead. And I say that because remember Motorhead famously had a song called I think it was Hail or Bow Down to the King. Let me just I just got to make sure because this does it's got to be it's King of Kings. Yeah, fuck me, I should have realized that. So if I'm willing to believe, because to be honest, again, like I said, Hail to the King sounded in many ways like a tribute to possibly maybe both Triple H and Motorhead, the more I think about it. And This Means War, not only did it sound exactly kind of like sad but true, but now I'm actually looking at the rest of this. Doing Time, Requiem, Crimson Day, Heretic, Coming Home, Planets, Shepherd of Fire, Acid Rain, and St. James. Saint Pain, Saint Lucia, is this album meant to be like a tribute album to all of the great all the great metal bands over the years? Like, if I was to guess, and this is a wild guess, I'm going to say Shepherd of Fire might sound... It sounds almost like something like maybe Dragon Force might... It sounds like a Dragon Force song. Hail to the King is obviously like Motorhead inspired. Doing Time might be more AC/DC possibly. This Means War, Metallica. Requiem. Well, again, maybe we'll get into more. But Requiem. Okay, actually, we'll try this anyway. Requiem, maybe Iron Maiden. But then again, Heretic might also be Iron Maiden. Let's see who else. Slayer, perhaps, maybe Heretic. Acid Rain. What on earth could Acid Rain? So yeah, it's like no, it's not. I can't call this a cover album because no. I can't do it like... Oh, then again, Megadeth could be a Megadeth number, it could be Doing Time, and it could be some of the others. So, yeah, let me just... Oh, well, that's pretty interesting. They had permission from Metallica to release it, and I suppose that says... Maybe that probably says a lot more about Avenged Sevenfold, because they actually asked people to recognize their stuff. So... Yeah, I literally am now going to say maybe we should just straight up do this whole album as well. Because if this really is meant to be like a tribute album to some of the absolute greats, I mean, then I kind of do want to know from where we go for. Because so far we've done Motorhead and now we've done Metallica. So let's think about all the other great hard rock and metal bands over the years that they still could get into. Slipknot, Pantera, Guns N' Roses, maybe Twisted Sister, perhaps. That's a bit more hard rock, perhaps. What about Nirvana? But Nirvana absolutely should be in this. God Almighty, like, if that's true, then I really got to check out what exactly this is about, because I think we've just opened up an enormous can of worms. Even Disturbed absolutely could get a place on this. I am now very interested. Mind you, with that being said, and I'll just end it with this. It says a lot about how underrated Sad But True really is, because that's one of my absolute favorites on the Black Album anyway. But I think they kind of did the sort of thing you should always do if you're trying to like emulate a style. You shouldn't try to almost... It's not so much like outdoing the master, but you're doing it in your own spin. I mean, bear in mind, they could have emulated any other song from Metallica they want. They could have done Disposable Heroes. They could have done Leper Messiah. They could have done Trapped Under Ice. They could have done The Four Horsemen. But no, they actually went for something on the Black Album. That's very, very interesting. So, with all that being said, and that's it, I'm proud of you, Avenged Sevenfold. I am really, really proud, and I cannot even wait to see what on earth we could get next. So, you have to let us know exactly what you think we should do next, ladies and gentlemen. Because I don't necessarily think with an album like this, there's any need to do anything in any particular order. But we'll wait and see. So anyway, I hope all of you guys have enjoyed this fantastic ride of This Means War. Oh, and also, actually, I will just discuss the song very briefly for 1 second. Because just like Sad But True, it's a conflict between two personalities. And the twist in Sad But True is that it leads you to believe that literally one person has convinced the other half so much that this is the real you, and it's sad but true. In This Means War, it seems more like it's straight up blown into like, you know, an epic, a war of the minds, more or less. Kind of a bit like the movie, like the video game Manhunt 2. If you've ever played through that, they kind of do the same thing. And kind of like what they do in here in This Means War, every single line you could say is being said by one of these two personalities. In fact, to be honest, again, this isn't even really out of the ordinary, because I think I've written stuff like this before. Like entire stories based on conflicts of personalities and stuff like that. But, maybe looking back, maybe this is absolutely where I should have started. And I will say that's actually that would be a really, really cool idea, wouldn't you say? So anyway, I hope all of you guys once again have enjoyed this reaction video to This Means War by Avenged Sevenfold. Please make sure to leave all your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below and what you guys felt of This Means War for yourself. And I cannot wait to see all of you guys again in the next video. Take care, and bye-bye for now.